The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Brett Gardner.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
1-2 as he chases the slider. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone. These days. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1. In the dirt here. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Grounded back up the middle. Beckham ranges to his left. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Corey Dickerson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Batting second, center
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. At the plate, Evan Longoria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Hit to short. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Matt Holliday.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Souza is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier has a beat on it, and that's the third out. One left. So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Miller.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Now the pitch.
Right fielder Steven Souza.
Steven Souza stands in as he looks at a called strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
This pitch is popped up, calling for it. Bird, he hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman.
So stepping in, Logan Morrison. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Batting seventh.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Here's Archer on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Hot shot down the line. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him.
The left fielder, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He reached on a single in his first try. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right. Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Malik Smith.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hit back up the middle. Torreyes has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from Show Track. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hitter, Corey
fouled straight back.
Dickerson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And this can often be revealing, as you see there, a 10-mile-an-hour difference between these two top velocities. Matt Holliday is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And Holliday has a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Fourth coming up. It's now into the windup and the pitch.
Center fielder.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground softly towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Your third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Brad Miller.
Digging in now, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay himself at second.
He popped out in his first trip. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Chase Headley.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and Headley will reach. Hits a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. One strike now from Archer. Goodness. 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Souza is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you're not going to see that very often. The ball's hit hard, but they held the runner up. With 2 outs, he's run on contact. But that time, the ball was hit so hard, third base coach could do nothing but hold up the runner.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw in the dirt, but he's able to pick it cleanly as the side is retired. We'll see. Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
Tim Beckham will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter, left fielder,
Malik Smith is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And another foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Greg Bird. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Smith. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Matt Holliday standing in now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Miller backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Starlin Castro. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 New York. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something, but this offense has to get going.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Designated hitter.
Corey Dickerson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled at the plate.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ripped down the first base line.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
7 in a row. Flat out dominant. And the Denny Farquhar is out
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen now
Rays,
as he'll be making his
number
first
43,
appearance of this young season.
Danny Farquhar.
Ready for another chance? Chase Headley, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronald.
Stepping
Torreyes.
in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 0. And here is Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Evan Longoria.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. So he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Knee high, he barehands it in time.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brad Miller. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Brett Gardner.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board. And ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. A look at our line score from Tropicana Field. The Yankees should feel comfortable here, seeing as though they train just a few miles from here in the spring, and they lead here as we play the 8th inning. Greg Bird will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Logan Morrison.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
This is grounded foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. At the plate, Tim Beckham. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Torres gloves it. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder,
Malik Smith, the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball. Working quickly now as the splitters in there. 0-2. Tanaka sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Jumbo Diaz enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Souza. Start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
0-2, here it is. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing doing here this half. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance for the Rays. They trail 2-0. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded, foul. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch number 100 on its way. A little bouncer. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, it's obvious these guys were talking in the dugout trying to figure this guy out, and it finally happened. They've seen all his stuff. They know how he wants to attack, and they anticipated that.
And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch with ease. And the Yankees are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Masahiro Tanaka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Chris Archer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Chris Archer. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.